Hello, all our viewers. Thank you, Connor. We are recording. This is probably our last game. We are way short of being able to compete in the playoffs. I'm glad we made the playoffs. We won one game. That was like our. We have a video on that. The second half, at least. That was our crowning moment of the season. We are generally unable to compete in the playoffs. Make sure this is recording. It says it is. So this is probably our last game. Welcome, viewers. Last game. Last time with this team. Last time with Davis and Russell. Oh, Russell's hurt. That's Connor. That's why we can't do anything. Russell got injured in these playoffs. He got injured during the season, injured in the playoffs. He's gone in real life. So I guess we will not be playing with Russell again in our entire lifetime. And it'll be a new seat next year, new team with Donkey, maybe a new center, so that Jackson Hayes, we like a lot, but shouldn't be carrying the entire load at center. So we hope to see you again, but we have just really struggled, particularly when I am in. I'm going to get one of those drinks we like. And we will leave the action to Connor on the field. And that was not what we wanted to see. Okay, let's see what the score is. Let's see if Connor's holding his own. He is more than holding his own. The problem isn't so much that Connor can't keep a game close when he's in. The problem is when the old man comes in, things tend to get... There was last game, I had us on top. I inherited a deficit. I had us on top in the fourth quarter, I think a minute, or the third quarter, because we switched, trying to change things up. The problem is over an entire quarter, sooner or later, the computer is going to go on some huge run that's going to erase a lot of good work that Connor does against me. The computer is going to go on a huge run that's going to erase a lot of good work that Connor did. So I'm going to be quiet, and we are just going to watch the action. Connor, do you have any commentary to add?
I'll just say, I think I'm doing pretty good right now, but don't expect that all game long. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to warn our viewers about when I'm playing. And that's like the last thing. And then they always humiliates you with a basket after that, you know? Mm-hmm. It is very hard to score in this game for us. I mean, there are basketball games I've played where scoring is almost automatic, and it's more like how many times you don't score is what holds court. In this game, scoring is very difficult. I find it. I mean, I'm sure we're not competent players. We just like to play it and we have fun. It's just a very good video game, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. Connor, I'm really like, you know, it's hard for me. It's oh man, that's not bad. Connor, I'm looking to turn my attention to baseball.
There's those animations again.
Baseball's Baseball's also a good video game. Football, God, I don't know, Connor. I don't know if I've been actually thinking about seeing what the new Madden's like. What do you think?
Maybe. We probably should see what the new Madden's like just because football season's right around the corner.
You know what the problem is as soon as I come in, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are taken out and resting, and then I'm like left with nobody with D'Lo injured. Good block.
That was a foul, by the way.
Well, it's still better than letting them score. I knew that was going to happen. I knew you were going to do that. You're doing super well. I cannot believe we have gone through an entire season. It probably took us 2 years to do it on this game, but never in my life have I gone through an entire season, and we've played this on 12-minute quarters. When I was younger, NBA scoring was a lot lower, and you would play maybe an 8-minute quarter to make the scoring in the game come out right. And now in the NBA, you probably have to have a 12-minute quarter to make the scoring about what is scoring in the NBA. And that's what we're playing, 12-minute quarters. It probably allows too many possessions because in real life it takes longer to...
There's one of those
Darn it!
animations again.
It probably has too many possessions because in real life it takes longer to get something done than in a video game. As anybody who's played any video game will tell you. I like that defense.
I knew that was going to make it.
And then he makes it. I mean, Connor, when you hear that beep, 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 you might as well start jumping. Boy, not to be denied. This is very high scoring. This is like, you know, we really should play probably 10-minute quarters in next year's game. Connor, I don't know how you're doing it. I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. Connor, you really need to watch the tutorial and learn how to do some things, and so do I. Because we could start getting layups with animations if we knew what to do. I could never do those layups in the tutorial. This is it, guys. This is our last broadcast if we don't win. Connor's done phenomenal. God, it's 4 minutes to go in this half. Good God. How are you supposed to hold on for that long? God, so many rebounds. Oh my God. Thank goodness. What defense. Because, I mean, there's one thing for certain that can't be argued. The computer is so much better at offensive rebounds than us. Better than a basket. Better than a basket. Same result, I guess, this time. How does Connor have a 4-point lead? It seems like the computer scores almost every time. There we go. Yeah. Oh, boy. I am just very disheartened at the prospect of holding this lead that Connor has given. Oh, we're probably in the penalty by now. That's probably free throws. Third team foul. Once you get 4 fouls, Connor, they shoot free throws for everyone. I don't know if it's on the 4th or after the 4th. I think it's on the 4th. Jump because he has to shoot. When you hear that click, you know he has to shoot. I know you don't want to leave your feet and let him around you. Oh, God.
Animations again. Animations yet again.
That's Connor and I's excuse. It seems like there's just an animation. There was nothing you could do. The computer has decided that was going to be the result ahead of time. Connor, before we hit NBA 20 whatever, Connor, I don't think we're going to play a season with 20 whatever's there now. It's football season, baseball season. There'll be a new basketball season. There'll be new roster changes. We're going to want to update that. The Lakers will have a new center. But next year, let's really get into tutorials and just try to better understand how you're supposed to score inside. And we need to get some of those animations going that the computer has and that Tanner has. When Tanner plays against us, he has those animations rolling. You're playing against him and then suddenly there's an animation and there's nothing you can do. We need to get that rolling. We kind of do everything the hard way. Chunk it up. Time's out. If Connor's down by 4, probably it's going to be a little worse than that when I'm done. I don't like Oklahoma City. Connor, didn't Oklahoma City used to be the Seattle Sonics?
Yeah.
I like the Sonics. They were a good foe. They were a good foe. They were a time-honored foe. That was my fault. Black Arrow. Boy, am I on with that shot meter. Jeez. That probably won't continue. Boy, am I on with that shot meter. You know, sometimes you're on with it and sometimes you can't. Of all, I mean, we needed some good defense right there. The last thing we needed is some sort of good shot. Take that. Connor, this is going to be rough. Mm-hmm. The fact that it's close makes it even rougher. If it wasn't close, we could say, yeah, run that shit. If it wasn't close, I could give up. Missed two, Connor. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, do I have that shot meter going. Oh my God. I was not expecting much. I have never had that shot meter going like that. And I think I am a little bit, what you would say, over the limit. So it's surprising that my shot meter is going like that. Mm-hmm. It's not going to last. I was right there. It's not going to last. Nailing the shot meter like that is very temporary. I need something that we can rely on the full game. Boy, I'd love to have one more game of this. See, absolutely horrible shot meter, but I got fouled. Absolutely horrible shot meter, but I got fouled. Usually I can make these. Watch this. Mm-hmm. I know that's right. I got that from Mr. John. They gotta get three, because that was a three-pointer. Jesus, 8:47. That is like 8 minutes of 47 trying to stand up to a playoff team in this is like literally seems like trying to stand up to the rest of my life. Come on. Whenever they're doing a shot and it's not an animation, I feel like we have a chance. Son of a bitch. Connor, you have to admit it. I have done outstanding through almost half a quarter. By who?
Guess that answered our question.
Who's watching this in 2025? I am just so disgusted there's going to be no commentary on that. Where's D'Lo? Boy, I nailed that shot meter. It says slightly late. That was near perfect. Son of a you-know-what. Stop hanging, get back on defense. Oh, now a quick word from our sponsors, Trailer Wheel and Frame. All your truck and SUV needs for lining and accessories, Trailer Wheel and Frame. We are there to serve you, and we will be there in the future. That was played by our sponsor. They paid for that ad. Boy, how many of my missed three-pointers have been hauled in by Kristen Wood? Who's not been on, I don't even remember the name. You know, when we used to play this in the 90s, Connor, you would do your own substitutions, and you would know the team. Now it's just automatic, you don't even think about it. God, Connor, when have I ever just been nailing the shot meter like this? Never. I mean, my God, Connor, never have I nailed the shot meter like that. Like this. And I'm, you know, I'm what you would call over the limit. And it's even more surprising that I'm nailing the shot meter. Maybe it helps. Maybe at just the right level between being sober and drunk, maybe just that absolute right buzz is actually beneficial to the shot meter. Come on. Add basically an animation. Boy, they're tight now. Black arrow going out. and speed well. Animation. Christian Wood has never scored so many points in a game in this entire season. And I'm trying to stay out of the animation. I'm trying to stay out of the lane because I keep getting burned with 3-second violations. Ugh. Let me get across the line. This is going to ding me for that. Connor, when have I ever been so on with this? Were you looking? Mm-hmm. I don't think you were. When have I ever been so on with the shot meter as this? Never. Oh my God, Connor, I can't hang on any longer. Have a good third quarter. I can't hang on any longer. I'm doing the best I can, and I've done incredible. I am just in a zone. I am just in a zone. I usually don't do... To our listeners, I usually don't do this well. Oh. You better play me close because you know I'm just nailing the meter. I am just nailing the meter. I am just in a zone. I'm in a zone. And boy, it couldn't have come at a better time when we're almost out of the playoffs. I'd just like to see some defense. And even if there's a foul, I'd much rather a foul than watching an animation. They're probably going to nail two. Davis is back. Davis is back. I finally have Davis to work with. I got a little spike. I got a spike. I got a little spike. Got a spike. I got a little spike. Davis and Hayes at the same time. That's not going to do it. I've done great. That was not going to be a goal. If you're not anything other than perfect, this isn't going to let you make a ball 3-pointer. I knew it. I knew it. There wasn't any question that was going to be made. I think the computer already decided it. The run's over. Good defense. Run that shit. My run's over. I had my moment. How many offensive rebounds can they get? There it is. Son of a bitch. Son of... I'm not going to cuss anymore. Connor, I'm not going to cuss anymore. I know that's not even considered a cuss word these days. That was a good release. Can't make them all. Horrible release. Horrible release and I make it. Horrible release and I make it. I've done many good releases that didn't make it, and that horrible release made it. Oh, of all the times to foul him, and he makes it!
Defensive foul. Jerry Vanderbilt. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your opposing team, William. One shot.
You do one.
Alright, it's my turn now to get beat, probably. Let's see if we can, do anything this third quarter. Knowing me, I'd probably fail.
Anthony Davis. Assist goes to LeBron James.
It's actually going pretty decent.
Yeah.
We're actually ahead by
Yes.
8 points.
Yes.
Actually now 10 points.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing decent. We've held them pretty good, but we've only went through roughly 1 minute, soon to be 2 minutes. Only 10 more
Jeez.
minutes to go.
1 minute, and you've made a decent lead out of a tiny. Son of a. Oh boy. Let's send this back to OKC. Let's send this back to OKC. Connor, can I check the faxes? Should I check
Sure.
the faxes? Checking the fax machine. Fax from Mr. John. What do you think of SSR in their music?
I think they're good.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
agree.
problems with them in any way, shape, or form.
I agree. Here's a fax from Max. What do you think your odds are of winning a game and sending this series back to OKC?
I think we have a 20% chance of beating them, realistically. If we continue
20.
like this, I think we have a 20% chance.
20%. You're ahead by 10, 12,
Yeah, but you know how
and
these
you think
games
the
go.
chance of winning is 20. Yes, I know how these games. What do these games go back and forth like?
They go back and forth kind of like basketball does, you know?
We're in the lead now. Let's say it.
Yeah, we're in the lead now, but you know how the computer is. They'll be coming back. Oh, and
Connor,
right
how many
there.
times a game do you accidentally walk out of bounds, and then immediately after that you
I've
always
lost
make the
count.
basket?
I've
And then
lost
immediately after
count.
that you make a basket.
I've lost count of that. And right there, the last thing we wanted.
You're doing great.
Back to back, in case you're wondering.
Jeez. For crying out loud. This game's a shootout.
LeBron James.
At least you're good at that. Animation.
LeBron James.
You've done phenomenal. Honestly.
Austin Reeves.
Send this back to OKC. Let's have one more game of NBA 24.
LeBron James.
To our viewers watching this in the next century, this was a sport that used to be called basketball. We don't know what you're playing now.
Look at that! That was a kick-ass steal right there. Too bad that just had to happen. Oh, thank goodness for all that.
Oh, yes.
I thought I was gonna get that actually for a brief moment.
So did
Maybe
I.
I was crazy.
So did I. To our viewers, Connor and I are not good players. We are not expert players. We just enjoy playing a sports video game and some time together. Father and son don't get enough time together, and this is one thing that lets us get some. We're not great players. We're not video wizards. We just enjoy playing together, and we made the playoffs, believe it or not. And it was extremely challenging for us to make the playoffs. For us to work up our way to playing on the default level was very hard. There was a time where we never in a million years, I never in a million years, would have thought we could have played on the pro level, not whatever the default is, and made the playoffs. And we did. There was a time where I never thought I could have won a game at this game at the pro level. Basically the animation.
So we got away with one there for once.
And I am very proud of us. We actually made the playoffs playing much of the season on pro. For a while we played half on pro, half on
right
semi-pro.
there. We saw your reception right there.
Yeah, I saw it. Anyways, we're very happy to be here. And this is going to conclude our run of NBA 24 games if we do not win. If we win, and Connor has a good lead, that his old man probably is not very great at hanging on to, you might see another broadcast. You might see one more broadcast. We read every one of your comments, although we've never got one. So we will respond to any comments that anybody leaves. And maybe we're going to start broadcasting a baseball game now and then. Although our buddies never are able to play baseball,
Maybe we should play it anyways on our own just to hone our skills in case they do decide
Well,
to
we
play
definitely
again.
should. We definitely should. What defense? What defense? Connor, do you think we might actually send this thing back to OKC?
If you don't screw everything up in the fourth quarter, I think we have a solid chance.
Connor, I think you and I are going to have to book tickets to OKC.
We're already in Oklahoma City, in case you're wondering.
Oh, yeah, I am so lost.
Made that defense player look like an idiot there, by the way.
Connor, how are you?
I don't know, maybe it's just luck.
How much of a lead did you have? Didn't I give you like a 2-point
I
lead?
think so.
Or did I get my decimals mixed up as usual?
I think these are our first 2 points we've given up in a little while.
Connor, don't get your luggage ready. We are not done. Oh my God. Could you imagine we could play one more game of this next weekend?
Oh,
I thought you were
that
gonna make
good.
that.
That goes
I
wide
thought you were
open.
going to make that. I think the real key is just stopping the animations. I mean, it's unfair that the computer decides that, oh, this is an animation and this is a basket. Get ready to jump. When you hear that beep, get ready to jump.
Man, that guy moved good. I thought I was gonna get that. I thought my timing was good on that shot. Oh.
Some good defense will just, hide so many sins, Look how open this was.
That guy was open. He could have shot three-pointer right there. We got away with one right there.
Animation, Bessie Kidova. Oh my god. This is too much for my heart, Connor. Good job. God, one basket means so much. It can be so hard to score in this game. It can be so hard to score. Oh my god, up to me, huh?
Your turn.
I mean, you're giving me a 20-point lead, and I feel like it's even. Okay, number one, viewers, we are going to milk 10 seconds on every possession before we do anything. We are going to milk 10 seconds before we do anything. Get out of the 3-second zone for a minute. For a second, I mean. Okay, milk 10 seconds before we do anything. Cut this game in half.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. At the line for one.
That was a lot of traffic. I'm surprised he made that. Let's walk 10 seconds. Perfect release. I'm in a zone. If I'm in a zone, it means I can about play the computer even. Connor can have a 20-point lead, apparently. See me block that? They got it. Ow! They were bailed out. The shot clock started. The beep started, and I bailed them out with a foul. I thought that was good defense. Guess I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong. Let's bleed 10 seconds. I thought I made the right decision. Let's bleed 10 seconds. Bleed 10. Not quite 10. I don't believe myself that close. I just say 10. Animation. But it's because I did that. It's because I did that jump. It's because I did the jump and he didn't shoot. That time I did not bleed second, bleed any time. But because I made a three-pointer, that really helped. I mean, any of our viewers, you're probably thinking, oh, 20 points, this game's over. It is not over if you are on the field playing and it's your last game before being eliminated. Believe me, it is not a week. Oh, boy.
Good shot.
Connor, I'm in a little bit of a rare zone, and all that means is we get one more game tomorrow or next weekend. Of course,
Unfortunately,
of
they get
course,
one
of course, of course. Look, Connor, I've lost ground. You gave me a 20-point lead. I've lost ground. Looked like a good strip to me. In Dean Martin's voice. Well, it looked like a good strip to me, Professor. Oklahoma City won the... We got one! Oklahoma City won the finals this year, I think. I didn't watch it. That couldn't have turned out any worse. We're almost down to half a quarter and the league is down to 14. You gave me 20 points, it's down to 14. That's what we need is Anthony Davis to get in there inside. I'm not good at that. Maybe you are. I'm not good at that. That's what we lack. We lack the inside presence. I thought that was good defense. Guess I'm wrong. Guess that shows you what I know about defense. Connor, when you said let's play this, I thought this was our last game. And we might have another. milk this. I know 10 seconds doesn't sound like much, Connor, but if every possession you milk 10 seconds, it really adds up.
Anthony Davis.
As soon as you do something that makes you feel good, Connor, here's a cold one for you. Here's a cold one for Zane. Here's a cold one for Mr. John. No cold one for me.
Open your eyes, man. You're holding a cold one.
That was a horrible release. I wasn't even looking at the meter, and I shouldn't have shot it. And thank goodness for some good defense. Come on, miss one. Miss one. I mean, I know our viewers are thinking, oh, God, this thing's over. By the way, shout out to our viewers in Taiwan. We are happy to have you. And to the viewers in England, this is a sport called American basketball. And to our viewers in Tibet, this is a summer sport that we play. I mean, a winter sport that we play when it gets hot outside and you have to play indoors. And this is a video game version of it. Hello, China. We love China. Everybody here loves China. Connor, how do you think we did this? This series looked absolutely over.
I don't know how we did. I guess just luck.
I guess dumb luck. They've cut it to 11. These go to 11. You have to score. This is a load. At the very least, it's going to be close enough they're going to start fouling. Make me make free throws. God, broadcast would just be phenomenal here. It suddenly seems like the most challenging thing you could possibly do in your life. At least I milked all the time I could. Let's make them foul. I think I can make it. I think I can make free throws. Let's make them foul. Make them foul. I think I can make free throws. I'm seeing if they want to foul me because I think I can make free throws.
Second personal foul. Forcing foul. At the line for two. Williams.
Go ahead and foul me. We do not want the ball going to Davis when we inbound. Okay, Davis is going to inbound. Let's get it to Russell.
Oklahoma City foul. City puts us up to second personal foul. Second team foul. Double foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting from Los Angeles. LeBron James. Taking 2 shots. Timeout call for the Wizards. Who was that lead there?
Foul me. They've given up. They're not going to foul.
Rui Hachimura.
We are alive. We are alive. We are alive.
That's the end of the game. Thank you once again for attending tonight's game. Please drive home safely. We look forward to seeing you again.
We are alive. We'll be having one more broadcast. At least one more broadcast. From Oklahoma City in 2025. We are out.